My dear countrymen, Namaskar. Today is the 26th of July, a very special day. It is Kargil Vijay Divas. It was on this very day 21 years ago, our army unfurled the flag of victory in the Battle of Kargil. Friends, India can never forget the circumstances under which the Battle of Kargil took place. Pakistan had embarked upon this misadventure, nursing delusions of encroaching upon Indian soil to distract attention from the internal strife prevailing there. India was then in the process of making efforts to foster good relations with Pakistan. But, as it is said, "Bairu akaran sab kahu son, jo kar hit anhit tahu son," which means, to the wicked, enmity with one and all for no reason comes naturally. People with such a disposition keep thinking of harming even their well-wishers. That is why, when India extended a hand of friendship, Pakistan tried to respond, stabbing in the back. But after that, when our gallant army displayed deeds of valor, when India demonstrated her might, the whole world watched it. You can imagine, the enemy lodged in soaring mountainous heights, and our armed forces, our brave soldiers, fighting from down below. But it was not about victoriously conquering the heights. It was the victory of high morale and bravery of our armed forces in the truest sense of the term. Friends, at that point of time, I too was blessed with the opportunity to go to Kargil and witness the gallantry of our Jawans. That day is one of the most precious moments of my life. I am noticing, today, people are reminiscing the Kargil victory throughout the country. On social media, they are saluting their brave heart heroes and paying tributes to those martyred with the hashtag Courage in Kargil. Today, I, on behalf of all countrymen, salute the brave soldiers. And along with them, I also salute the brave mothers who gave rise to the real heroes, sons of Mother India. I urge the youth of the country to share stories of the heroic deeds of our brave hearts and sacrifices on part of the brave mothers throughout the day. Friends, today I call upon you to visit the website www.gallantryawards.gov.in positively. There, you will come across an array of information on our brave warriors and tales of their valor. And when you discuss these with your friends, they will become a source of inspiration. You must certainly visit this website. In fact, I would like to insist on multiple visits. Friends, what Atalji had said from Red Fort during the Kargil war is relevant to all of us even today. Atalji had then reminded the nation of a mantra of Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhi's mantra was, "In the face of any dilemma, in order to decide what to do or what not to do, one must think of the poorest and the most helpless person of India. One must assess whether one's deed will result in benefiting that particular person or not." Going beyond Gandhiji's thought, Atalji had said that the Kargil war has given us another mantra, and the mantra was, before taking any important decision, we should think whether our step, our endeavour, is befitting to the honour of the soldier who laid down his life in those remote mountains. Come, let us listen to the sentiment in the very voice of Atalji. Let us understand it. The time too has come to accept it.
हम सभी को याद है कि गांधी जी ने हमें एक मंत्र दिया था। उन्होंने कहा था कि यदि कोई दुविधा हो कि तुम्हें क्या करना है, तो तुम भारत के उस सबसे असहाय व्यक्ति के बारे में सोचो और स्वयं से पूछो कि क्या तुम जो करने जा रहे हो उससे उस व्यक्ति की भलाई होगी। कारगिल ने हमें दूसरा मंत्र दिया है, कोई महत्वपूर्ण निर्णय लेने से पहले हम ये सोचें कि क्या हमारा ये कदम उस सैनिक के सम्मान के अनुरूप है जिसने उन दुर्गम पहाड़ियों में अपने प्राणों की आहुति दी थी।
Friends, in times of war, whatever we say or do has immense bearing on the morale of the soldier, ever vigilant at the border, as well as morale of his family. We should never forget this. And that is why our conduct, our demeanor, our speech, our statements, our limits, our aims, whatever we do and say must distinctly be conducive to enhancing the morale and honor of our soldiers. Countrymen bound by a thread of unity, with the mantra that the nation is above everything else, bolster the strength of our soldiers much more than thousandfold. We are aware of the dictum, Sanghe Shakti Kalau Yuge, the essence of which tells us that there is strength and unity in the present era. At times, without paying heed to the essence, we encourage certain things on social media that are detrimental to the country. There are times when we keep forwarding things out of sheer curiosity. Despite knowing that it is wrong, we keep doing it. These days, battles are fought not just on borders, they are fought within the country too, on many fronts simultaneously. And every countryman has to decide his or her role in that. We too should determine our roles, fully bearing in mind soldiers fighting on the borders under the harshest conditions. My dear countrymen, over the last few months, the way the country fought against Corona unitedly has proven many apprehensions wrong. Today, the recovery rate in our country is better compared to other countries. The mortality rate in the context of Corona in our country is much less as well compared to most countries. Of course, the loss of even one life is saddening. But India has also succeeded in saving the lives of millions of her people. But friends, the hazards of Corona are far from being over. At many places, it is spreading fast. We need to be extra vigilant. We have to bear in mind that Corona is as fatal today as it was in the beginning. That's why we have to be fully cautious. Wearing a face mask, using a gamchha or a light towel to cover, 2 yards distancing, frequently washing hands, avoiding spitting anywhere, taking full care of hygiene and sanitation, these are our weapons to protect us from Corona. There are times when masks cause inconvenience. One feels like removing them from the face, especially during a conversation. When a mask is required the most, we tend to remove it. At such times, I urge you that whenever you feel your mask is bothersome and you want to remove it, spare a thought for those doctors, those nurses. Think of our Corona warriors. You'll find them wearing masks for hours together, diligently working to save our lives. Sometimes wearing masks for a span of 8 to 10 hours. Doesn't that discomfort them? Just think about them. You too will feel that as citizens, we should not be negligent at all, nor let others be so. On the one hand, we have to fight the battle against Corona with full awareness and vigilance. On the other, whatever our responsibilities, through sheer perseverance, business, jobs or studies, We have to lend pace to it, taking it to greater heights. Friends, during the Corona times, our rural regions came up as a beacon of guidance for the entire country. Many examples of effective endeavours on part of local residents of villages and Gram Panchayats are coming to the fore. In Jammu, there is a Gram Panchayat named Gram Treva. The Sarpanch there is Balbir Kaur ji. I am told that Balbir Kaur ji got a 30-bed quarantine centre constructed in her Panchayat. She also made arrangements for availability of water on roads leading to the Panchayat. She ensured that people did not have to face any problem in washing hands. Not just that, Balbir Kaur ji, with a spray pump slung on her shoulder, embarks upon sanitization of the entire Panchayat and its neighbourhood, along with volunteers. Similarly, there is a Kashmiri woman Sarpanch, Zaitoona Begum ji of Chauntliwar, Ganderbal. Zaitoona Begum ji decided that her Panchayat would fight the battle against Corona and along with that create income opportunities too. She distributed free masks and free ration in the vicinity. At the same time, she distributed crop seeds and apple saplings so that people were not subjected to inconvenience in farming and horticulture. Friends, there is another inspiring example from Kashmir. Shriman Mohammad Iqbal is the municipal president of Anantnag. He required a sprayer for sanitization of his area. He was informed that the machine would have to be brought from another town, that too at a cost of 6 lakh rupees. On this, Shriman Iqbal ji, through his own efforts, designed and made a sprayer machine, and that too at a cost of 50,000 rupees. There are many similar examples. Such inspiring examples are emerging in the entire country, from all corners, every day. All of these are worthy of accolades. Challenges did come, but people rose up to them with singular fortitude. My dear countrymen, the correct approach, a positive approach, always goes a long way in transforming distressing times into opportunities, adversities into triggers of development and progress. In the present times of Corona, we have witnessed how the youth and women of our country have come up with new experiments on the basis of their talent and skills. In Bihar, many women's self-help groups have begun making masks depicting the Madhubani painting style. By and by, they turned out to be very popular. These Madhubani masks, in a way, propagate a regional tradition. Besides protecting health, they also create opportunities for livelihood. You surely know of bamboo, which grows abundantly in the northeast. Now, using the same bamboo, artisans of Tripura, Manipur and Assam have started crafting high-quality water bottles and tiffin boxes. If you glance at the craftsmanship of these bottles, you will not believe that bamboo can be used to create such fine products. Moreover, these bottles are eco-friendly. Before actually making them, the bamboo is first boiled, adding neem and other medicinal shrubs. Thus, these bottles also acquire medicinal value. An example from Jharkhand shows us how small local products can be hugely successful. In Bishunpur, Jharkhand, more than 30 groups are collectively cultivating lemongrass. It takes 4 months for lemongrass to mature, and its oil fetches a decent price in the market. These days, this product is much in demand. I also wish to refer to 2 regions of the country. Both are hundreds of kilometers apart, yet are contributing in making India self-reliant in their own unique, novel ways. One is Ladakh, the other is Kutch. The mere mention of Leh Ladakh creates images of picturesque valleys, mountain heights and whiffs of fresh air. On the other hand, reference to Kutch draws images of an unending desert with no vegetation in sight. In Ladakh, a distinct fruit called chuli or apricot, also known as khubani, is grown. This produce has the capacity to transform the economy of the area. But unfortunately, vagaries of supply chains and weather are some of the formidable challenges it keeps facing. To reduce spoilage to the minimum, a new innovation has been adopted for use. This is a dual system called solar apricot dryer and space heater. This desiccates apricots, other fruits and vegetables as per requirement, that too in a hygienic manner. Earlier, when apricots used to be dried in the vicinity of farms, there would be spoilage, besides loss of quality of fruit on account of dust and rainwater. On the other side, these days, farmers of Kutch are making commendable efforts in the cultivation of dragon fruit. Many people are perplexed when they hear Kutch and dragon fruit together. But today, many farmers have taken to this activity. Many innovations are taking place for enhancing fruit quality, productivity and yield. I've been told that the popularity of dragon fruits is constantly increasing, especially usage in breakfast has increased considerably. The farmers of Kutch have resolved that the country should not import dragon fruit. And this is what self-reliance is all about. Friends, when we think of doing something new, think innovatively, that even such tasks become possible, which, in general, no one imagines, as exemplified by some youth of Bihar. Earlier, they used to do routine jobs. One day, they decided to start cultivating pearls. In their area, people did not know much about this. But this group of people first gathered all the requisite information, went to Jaipur and Bhubaneswar, and took training and started cultivating pearls in their village. Today, they are not just earning a lot from this activity, but have also started training the migrant labourers returning from other states at Muzaffarpur, Begusarai and Patna. And for many people, this has opened avenues to self-reliance. Friends, in a few days from now, the auspicious festival of Raksha Bandhan will be celebrated. These days, I am noticing that many people and institutions are campaigning to celebrate Raksha Bandhan, this time in a different manner. And many people are linking the festival with vocal for local. And this is true too. In society, if the business of a person near our home increases on account of our festivals, and thus, in turn, his festival becomes merrier, then the joy of the festival increases manifold. Many felicitations to all the countrymen on Raksha Bandhan. Friends, the 7th of August is National Handloom Day. The handloom of India and our handicrafts encompass a glorious history of hundreds of years. It should be an endeavour on part of all of us to use Indian handloom and handicrafts as much as possible, and also communicate to more and more people about them. The more the world knows about the richness and diversity of Indian handloom and handicrafts, the greater our local artisans and weavers will benefit. Friends, especially my young friends, our country is changing. How is she changing? How fast is she changing? In what all fields is she undergoing change? If we look at it with a positive point of view, we ourselves will be astounded. There was a time when, whether in sports or other sectors, most people were either from big cities, or from famous families, or from well-known schools or colleges. Now the country is changing. Our youth are coming forward from villages, from small towns and from ordinary families. New heights of success are being scaled. These people are moving forward in the midst of crises, fostering new dreams. We see something similar to this in the results of the board exams that have recently been announced. Today in this episode of Mann Ki Baat, we'll talk to some such talented sons and daughters. Kritika Nandal is one such talented daughter, and she's from Panipat in Haryana. Hello, Kritika ji, namaste.
Namaste, sir.
Many congratulations to you for such a good result.
Thank you, sir.
And you must be tired taking so many calls on the telephone these days. So many people must be calling you.
Yes, sir.
And those who congratulate you must themselves also be feeling proud that they know you. How do you feel?
Sir, it feels very nice. I myself feel so proud after making parents feel honored.
Okay, tell me, who is your biggest inspiration?
Sir, my mummy is my biggest inspiration.
Wow. Okay, what are you learning from your mother?
Sir, she has faced so many difficulties in her life and yet she is so bold and so strong, sir. Seeing her, I get so inspired that I feel I should also become like her.
How educated is your mom?
Sir, she has done her BA.
Okay, she's done a BA.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So, mother must also be teaching you?
Yes, sir. She teaches me, tells me everything about the ways of the world.
She must also be scolding you?
Yes, sir. She scolds me also.
Okay, beta. What do you want to do next?
Sir, I want to become a doctor.
That's great.
MBBS.
Look, becoming a doctor is not an easy task.
Yes, sir.
You will get the degree because you are brilliant, beta. But the life of a doctor, that is very dedicated to the society.
Yes, sir.
Some nights, the doctor cannot sleep in peace. Sometimes it's a call from the patient. Sometimes it's a call from the hospital. And then one has to rush. And that is, in a way, 24/7, 365 days. The life of a doctor is dedicated in service of the people.
Yes, sir.
And there is a risk too, because you never know nowadays the kind of diseases that are there. A big crisis looms even in front of the doctor.
Yes, sir.
Right, Kritika. Haryana has always been an inspiring, encouraging state in the arena of sports in entire India.
Yes, sir.
So, do you participate in any sport? Do you like some sports?
Sir, I played basketball at school.
Ah, what is your height? Are you tall?
No, sir. I'm 5'2".
Well, then do you like the game?
Sir, it's just passion. I just play the game.
Good, good. Okay, Kritika ji. Do convey pranam to your mother on my behalf. She has made you able like this and has made your life worthy. Greetings to your mother and congratulations and best wishes to you.
Thank you, sir.
Come, we now go to Kerala, Ernakulam, to talk to a young man there. The youth of Kerala. Hello.
Hello sir, Namaskar.
So Vinayak, congratulations.
Yes, thank you sir.
Well done, Vinayak. Well done.
Yes, thank you sir.
How's the Josh?
It's high sir.
Do you play any sport?
Badminton.
Badminton?
Yes sir, yes.
In school? Or did you have any chance to take a training?
No, in school, we have already got some training.
Hmm.
From our teachers. So that we get opportunity to participate outside.
Wow.
From the school itself.
How many states have you visited?
I have visited only Kerala and Tamil Nadu.
Only Kerala and Tamil Nadu.
Oh yes.
So, would you like to visit Delhi?
Yes sir. Now I am applying in Delhi University for my higher studies.
Wow. So you're coming to Delhi.
Yes sir.
Tell me, do you have any message for fellow students who will give board exams in future?
Hard work and proper time utilization.
So, perfect time management.
Yes sir.
Vinayak, I would like to know your hobbies.
Badminton and then rowing.
So, you are active on social media?
Not. We are not allowed to use any electronic items or gadgets in the school.
So, you are lucky.
Yes, sir.
Well, Vinayak, congratulations again and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Come, let's go to Uttar Pradesh. Let us speak to Shriman Usman Saifi of Amroha in Uttar Pradesh. Hello Usman, many congratulations. Lots of congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay Usman, tell us whether you got the results that you wanted or the results were a little less.
No, got what I wanted. My parents are also very happy.
Wow. Okay, in the family, other brothers are also as brilliant or is it only you who is so brilliant at home?
It is just me. My brother is a little naughty.
Yes.
Rest, he is very happy with me.
Good. Okay, Usman, what was your favorite subject when you were studying?
Mathematics.
Wonderful. So what was the interest in mathematics? How did it happen? Which teacher inspired you?
Our subject teacher, Rajat sir, he inspired me and he teaches very well, and my mathematics was good from the beginning. And it is a very interesting subject too.
Yes.
So, the more you do, the more interest you develop. So that is why it is my favorite subject.
Yes. Do you know about online Vedic mathematics classes being run?
Yes, sir.
So, have you ever tried this?
No, sir, not done yet.
You try. Many of your friends will feel as if you are a magician because you can calculate at the speed of a computer with Vedic mathematics. Very simple techniques and nowadays they are available online too.
Yes, sir.
Since you are interested in mathematics, you can contribute many new things too.
Yes, sir.
Okay Usman, what do you do in your spare time?
In my spare time, sir, I keep writing one thing or the other. I have a lot of interest in writing.
That's great. Means you take interest in mathematics too and literature as well.
Yes, sir.
What do you write? Write poems? Write couplets?
Anything. I keep writing on any topic related to current affairs.
Yes.
I keep getting new information like we had GST and our demonetization, all things.
That's great. So what are you planning to do for college education ahead?
College education. Sir, I have cleared my JEE mains first attempt and now I will sit for second attempt in September. My main aim is that first I get a bachelor degree from IIT and after that go to civil services and become an IAS.
That's great. Good. Do you take interest in technology too?
Yes, sir. That is why I have opted for IT for the first time from the best IIT.
Okay then Usman, many best wishes from my side. You must be having a good time with your naughty brother. Convey my pranam to your parents. They gave you an opportunity like this, encouraged you, and I liked that you study current issues and write too on them along with your studies. See, the benefit of writing is that your thinking gets sharpened. There are many benefits of writing. So, many congratulations from my side.
Thank you, sir.
Come, let us again go far south. We'll speak to our daughter Kaniga from Tamil Nadu, Namakkal. And talk with Kaniga is very inspirational. Kaniga ji, vanakkam.
Vanakkam, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for your great success.
Thank you, sir.
When I hear of Namakkal, I think of the Anjaneya temple.
Yes, sir.
Now I will also remember my interaction with you.
Yes, sir.
So, congratulations again.
Thank you, sir.
You would have worked very hard for exams. How was your experience while preparing?
Sir, we are working hard from the start. So, I didn't expect this result, but I have written well, so I got a good result.
What was your expectation?
485 or 486, like that? I thought so.
And now?
490.
So what is the reaction of your family members and your teachers?
They were so happy and they were so proud, sir.
Which one is your favorite subject?
Mathematics.
Oh, and what are your future plans?
I'm going to become a doctor if possible in AFMC, sir.
And your family members are also in a medical profession or somewhere else?
No, sir. My father is a driver, but my sister is studying in MBBS, sir.
That's great. So first of all, I will do pranam to your father, who's taking lot of care of your sister and yourself. It's great service he's doing.
Yes, sir.
And he's an inspiration for all.
Yes, sir.
So, my congratulations to you, your sister, and your father, and your family.
Thank you, sir.
Friends, there are many other stories of such young friends whose courage and success in difficult conditions inspire us. I wanted to have as much as possible a chance to talk to young friends, but time has its own limitations. I appeal to all young friends that they share with us their stories in their own voice that can inspire the country. My dear countrymen, across the seven seas, thousands of miles away from India, is a small country called Suriname. India has a very close relationship with Suriname. More than 100 years ago, people from India went there and made it their home. Today, the fourth or the fifth generation is there. Today in Suriname, more than one-fourth of the people are of Indian origin. Do you know, Sarnami, one of the common languages there, is a dialect of Bhojpuri. We Indians feel very proud of these cultural relations. Recently, Shri Chandrika Prasad Santokhi has become the new president of Suriname. He is a friend of India and he had participated in the Person of Indian Origin PIO Parliamentary Conference organized in 2018. Shri Chandrika Prasad Santokhi ji started his oath with Veda hymns. He spoke in Sanskrit. He referred to Vedas and concluded his oath with Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Holding the Veda in his hand, he said, I, Chandrika Prasad Santokhi, and further, what did he say in his oath? He recited a hymn from Veda itself. He said, Om Agne Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tachakeyam Tanme Radhyatam Idam Ham Ritat Satyamupaimi. That is, O Agni, fire, god of resolve, I am taking a pledge. Give me the strength and capability for this. Bless me so that I keep away from untruth and move towards truth. Truly, this, for all of us, is a matter of pride. I congratulate Shri Chandrika Prasad Santokhi and wish him the best on behalf of 130 crore Indians for serving his nation. My dear countrymen, it is also the season of rains. Last time too, I'd said that the risk of diseases arising out of filth increases during this period. Consequently, it leads to overcrowding in hospitals. I urge you to pay special attention to cleanliness around you. Keep taking immunity enhancers such as Ayurvedic Kadha. During the times of Corona pandemic, it is imperative that we protect ourselves against other diseases. We'll have to take complete care so that we do not have to frequent hospitals. Friends, during this rainy season, there is a large part of the country that is grappling with floods. Many areas of states like Bihar and Assam are having to deal with a series of difficulties due to floods. On the one hand, we have Corona, and on the other, we have this challenge. In such a scenario, all governments, NDRF teams, state disaster response teams, voluntary organizations are working in tandem to provide relief and rescue in all possible ways. The whole country stands by those affected by this disaster. Friends, before we meet in the next Mann Ki Baat, 15th August would have already arrived. This time, our 15th August celebrations too will be in very different circumstances, in the midst of the Corona pandemic. I urge the youth, the people of my country, to take a pledge of freedom from the pandemic, this Independence Day, take a resolve for a self-reliant India, a resolve to learn and teach something new, and a resolve to earnestly carry out our duties. The glorious height attained by our country is only due to the tapasya, the perseverance of many an illustrious soul who dedicated an entire life towards nation building. One such luminary is Lokmanya Tilak. The 1st of August 2020 will mark the death centenary of Lokmanya Tilak ji. The life of Lokmanya Tilak ji is a source of immense inspiration for all of us, one which teaches us a lot. The next time we meet, we'll once again touch upon myriad things, learn something new together and share it with each other. I urge all of you to take care of yourself and your families and stay healthy. My best wishes to all the countrymen on the forthcoming festivals. Many, many thanks.